Autoline Daily is brought to you by Bridgestone. For drivers who want to get the most out of their cars, it's Bridgestone or nothing. Dow Automotive Systems, improving durability and increasing design flexibility with Betamate structural adhesives at dowbetamate.com. And by Hyundai. Experience the 2011 Hyundai Sonata today at HyundaiSonata.com.
This is Autoline Daily for August 18, 2011, and now the news, and boy do we have a lot of product news coming out leading up to the Frankfurt Auto Show. Opel plans to make a big splash with 3 world debuts: the Astra GTC, the Zafira Tourer, and the Combo. Opel will also show a production version of the Ampera and 7 new EcoFlex models. But the big news is an experimental vehicle exploring a new interpretation of mobility. What does that mean? We're not sure. Maybe it's a European version of the Envy, but we will report all the details from the Frankfurt show. Early pictures of the new Porsche 911 have leaked out prior to its Frankfurt debut. And even though it's an all-new car, it sure looks like all of its predecessors. But that, quite literally, is by design. Here's what Walter Da Silva, the group vice president at design at the Volkswagen Group, had to say about the new 911 when he was here in our studios.
You know, to design the 911, the first is the respect. When 911 is 911, you don't have to do nothing.
Right.
If you do nothing, you do a good project. If you do something, you destroy the 911.
Yeah.
This is the risk. But there's important work with the engineer, with the aerodynamic technique, with all the people, that everybody together. This is a teamwork, because the new Porsche 911 is a complete new car, complete, also in the dimension, also in track, the wheelbase and so on.
Well, here's something of a surprise. According to Wards, Kia will build a rear-drive car starting next May. It'll be sized somewhere between the Hyundai Genesis and Equus sedans, and it too debuts at Frankfurt. A coupe version is also being considered, but has not been confirmed. Hyundai Kia engineers are also developing a 7-speed dual-clutch automatic transmission. The basic design is finished and it's undergoing testing. Look for it to debut within 2 model years. GM has given Cadillac's Converj concept the go-ahead. This luxury-level Chevy Volt debuted at the Detroit Auto Show back in 2009. In keeping with Caddy's 3-letter nomenclature, the production version will be called the ELR. It uses the same powertrain as the Volt, but look for technical upgrades that give it a longer EV range. Last year, Volkswagen purchased nearly a 20% stake in Suzuki, but apparently that relationship is already starting to dissolve. According to Truck Trend, Suzuki has nothing to show for the partnership and is frustrated about not being treated equally. VW2 is disappointed that the partnership has not brought more success in India, where Suzuki dominates the market. Now the rumors are that Suzuki would like to deepen its ties with Fiat. Makes sense, because the two companies already collaborated on the SX4, which Fiat sells in Europe as the Cadillac. Coming up next, we're going to give you a look at the newest car to get the Mopar brand.
Reducing exhaust emissions, aerified diesel particulate filters, high filtration, low back pressure, small package size, excellent durability. DowAerified.com.
Last year, Mopar came out with the first ever car branded as a Mopar in the history of the brand. Called the Mopar 10, it was a heavily modified Dodge Challenger, and it instantly sold out. So now Mopar is coming out with the Mopar 11, a modified Dodge Charger. We asked Pietro Gorlier, the CEO of Mopar, to take us through the car and show it what it has.
So as we had for the Mopar 10, the Mopar 11 has a unique stripe going through the car, and the interesting thing is going also inside into the seats. So you have this blue Mopar stripe going through the car. We have unique 20 inches wheels that we took from the Challenger and we repurposed with a different color for the Mopar 11. We have obviously the Mopar badge both on the front and the inside with the serial number. And there is an interesting story. We had customers that were buying the number 6 of the Mopar 10 and they are asking for the number 6 of the Mopar 11, so creating loyalty and fidelity with the customers. And then what is really, really interesting, we went deep into the evolution of the handling with a 391 rear axle ratio that is taking this car in the low fives in the 0 to 60.
The Mopar 11 also has strut braces on the front and rear of the car that tie the shock towers together to increase the structural rigidity of the body and to enhance the handling of the car. They definitely stand out against the black background under the hood and inside the trunk. And what Mopar car would be complete without a pistol grip shifter? But owners get more than just go-fast components. They also get the personal touch with a special owner's kit.
Also for the Mopar 11, we have an owner's kit, a unique owner's kit personalized with the name of the customer and with a lot of goodies inside that they will enjoy. And also with some memorabilia that goes back to the heritage of Mopar and the heritage of the Charger.
Goodies in the owner's kit, goodies on the car. Okay, what's this going to set you back?
Well, the suggested retail price is $39,750, destination included. A great deal for a unique car.
Just under 40 grand for a car like this is a pretty good price. In fact, when they announced they were going to build only 1,500 Mopar 11s, the dealers bought them all within 48 hours. By the way, we'll be at the Mopar display tonight for a special edition of Autoline After Hours, looking at the Woodward Dream Cruise, the world's biggest car show that attracts over 1 million spectators and over 30,000 classic cars. We'll also be using the latest in live webcasting technology thanks to LiveView, which gives us the ability to go anywhere we want on Woodward at the same time we bring it to you live. Join me and the auto extremist Peter DeLorenzo for the best insider information on cars and the industry that builds them. And that wraps up this show. Thanks for watching. We'll see you tomorrow.